going to talk about an easy way that you can save money on your cable bill. All right, and I'm starting here with a article from PC Magazine, and this article is titled "How to Get the Best Cable Modem: Buy or Rent for from your internet service provider." All right, what a lot of people don't realize, but I found out about 4 to 5 years ago, I was looking through my cable bill and I noticed that there was a charge, an equipment fee charge. At the time I was using Comcast, and the charge I think was either $12 or $13. So I started thinking about it, and when I did my calculations, I was thinking to myself, okay, so I'm paying $12 per month for internet. So I'm just going to pull up a calculator here. So I was paying $12 a month for the equipment, for the modem. Obviously, I had to pay, more for the service. So at $12 a month, I calculate or multiply that by the 12 months. So it's $144 a year. And at the time, I'd been in the condo that I was living in for about 8 years. So yeah, it was about $1,100 or about $1,200 that I was spending just to rent the modem that I had from Comcast. And it's not like I received an upgraded one, I don't think, in the amount of time that I'd been there. So it's pretty much just the same piece of equipment that I was being charged month after month after month. So I did some research and found that you could actually purchase you can purchase your own modem and routers on your own and save on the rental fee. So just looking at this article here, they talk about why to buy your modem, and I'll include this article in the description. Again, this isn't an endorsement of any kind. It's more just to show you that this is possible. In this example here, it looks like the person's using Spectrum Internet, and their Wi-Fi service fee, it looks like there's a $5 fee that they were paying per month, and it looked like they had a free internet modem. So depending on your service provider, here they're giving the advice. It says check your monthly bill for rental fee. Comcast, Cox, Optimum, and Spectrum charge fees depending on your plan. Some providers may also have a free modem in their bundles, but they'll charge you for the Wi-Fi service. So if you have a modem router combo unit, like the one that's above, it looks like here they're charging you the $5 for the Wi-Fi. All right, so what I found interesting, here's just an article from CNET, same idea, how to skip paying your fee. And this one gives a good summary of the different providers that you can actually save on. So, and I know I'm moving quickly, but here you see with AT&T, there is an equipment fee. It's $10 per month, and it's for the modem router that you receive. And it looks like you cannot skip it. So if you have AT&T, at least at the time of this publication, which I think was October of 2021, you could not skip that fee. Moving down the CenturyLink, it looks like you can use at $15 a month is the charge that they're charging you. You can skip it by getting your own modem and router. Spectrum is $5 a month for the router, and the modem is provided free of charge. And we won't go into the details as far as, the difference between a modem and a router. And if you need both, that's going to be something you'll just have to look at. But again, it only take you a couple of minutes to do this research, and you'll be able to save a tremendous amount of money over time. Coming down here to Comcast, again, so this is this service provider that I use, Comcast Xfinity. And now, again, it looks like it's up to $14, and that's for the modem router. And can you skip it? Yes, you can. What's interesting is in this article here, it talks about the actual provider, so Xfinity, they actually have a link on their website that you can click, and you enter your zip code. I'm just going to enter, zip code here. Sure, let's go somewhere in Miami. Sounds good. And we'll say download speed up to 300. So you'll have to look at your bill, see what service the service that you currently have, and then you'll want to see, based on the service that you're receiving, the download speed, you'll determine, the maximum download speed that you'll need. So when you go through, you look, you'll notice that with this one says cable modem and Wi-Fi router. If you remember back in the day, the modem, the 56K that used to do the dial-up, off of a telephone. So the modem's what connects you to the internet. That's the piece that if you're in a school and it's You might have something like a cable that's hardwired from the modem to your computer. It's connecting you to the internet. And of course, the Wi-Fi, we know, is what's going to give you that wireless connection. For example, if you're using a cell phone or if you're using a laptop. So these are all internet cable modems and Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi routers. Then you come down here, you'll notice that some of them are just cable modems. So you'll want to pay specific attention to make sure that you're getting one that's going to fit your needs. I suggest a modem router because then that takes you down to just one unit. So you'll have one unit that's going to connect as opposed to having a modem that you then have to connect to a router. It's a lot simpler having the two in one. Moving on, we go to Cox. Here they have $12 a month, and yes, it can be skipped. And then it talks about the different plans. It looks like they have a DOCSIS 3.1, DOCSIS 3.0. On this same article, there was let's see if I can find it. Okay, here. So when I clicked on it, it actually tells the difference. It'll show you the difference between the two of them. So this is actually an interesting read. And it's pretty simple. You don't have to be the techiest person in the world. They pretty much break it down for you and show the benefits of the two different types of modems that are out there. Okay. And moving on, let's see, Frontier. If you have Frontier Internet, $10 a month, and it looks like you cannot get around it. Google Fiber, looks like no, and Mediacom. So it just keeps going with the different types of internet providers, internet service providers. All right, what I'm going to do here is just jump quickly, and I'm clicking around a lot. This is the one that I use. And again, I'm only showing it just to show that this is something that is actually real. Nothing's more frustrating to me than having or watching videos and you see people talking about things and you're like, oh, I wonder if this will work for my specific situation. And this was the one that I purchased. Again, I've had it for a couple of years. It's a 2-in-1, so it's your modem and router. It shows here that it's approved. In my case, it was approved for use by Xfinity. I also double checked on the website. It was pretty straightforward, connecting it. So it's just the information here from Amazon. You could look through the ratings to get additional information. And again, you see it's $110. So the way I figured it was I would buy this device, this surfboard, it's a SBG10. I'd buy the device and use it for a few years, and it's already paid for itself. Again, just to do the calculations, remember if Comcast is up to $14 a month and you do that for a year, well, you're paying $168 a year just for your modem. So for example, if you were to buy one like the one above, or you do your research, this one's been out for a few years. I came across this one. I was just looking at it. Again, it's approved for Xfinity. It's a Motorola. It's a combo. But notice here, you see how it says DOCSIS 3.0 plus. So it'll be important for you to read the reviews. You see here they have one that's like a Wi-Fi 5 plus DOCSIS 3.1, and then Wi-Fi 6 DOCSIS 3.1. Unless you're doing heavy gaming or something from your computer, a lot of times, or from your internet, a lot of times this DOCSIS 3.0 will be just fine. And just remember that you want to get the combo, or you can purchase them separately. Your choice on that one. All right, so that pretty much concludes the video. Just wanted to show that and really take a look at your bill. And even though it may sound complicated, you can talk to somebody. If you know somebody that's techie, ask around. There might be people already doing it. But just think about how much money you could save on a 5-year base. So let's say you were to purchase this modem. This will be our last calculation. If you were to purchase this modem, if you were to rent it for 5 years, you're looking at $840. If you rent $840 for renting it for 5 years. However, if you were to buy this one or something similar, say for, we'll even say $200. Well, there you go. You'd be saving $640 right there. So that's what I have for today. How you can save on your cable bill. And put your comments in the comments below, please. And don't forget to subscribe. Just trying to find ways to save everybody money. All right, and this is Dr. Diffins signing off. Thank you.